The talking points memo this evening is about CNN. When I was a journalist at ABC and CBS, a correspondent, national correspondent, we followed CNN very closely. It was not ideological back then, always tilted a little left, particularly its international broadcasts, but it wasn't a bunch of bomb throwers and Bernard Shaw, people like that, a lot of Washington people. But we watched them, their information flow was pretty solid, okay? That all changed, everybody knows. It went to a far left presentation after Donald Trump got into politics. Now, in the 1960s, there was a song, "Where Have All the Flowers Gone?" The Kingston Trio. Some of you of a certain age might remember that song. The refrain was, "When will they ever learn?" Well, the answer for CNN is never, I guess, because that network is in desperate trouble. It announced massive layoffs this week. Chris Wallace, the first to go. He reported on that yesterday. A lot of other talents going. They're not going to pay their talent much anymore because their ratings are down in prime time, and that's the money maker. 41% over the last 5 years. 41%. With Biden in office. And it's because the traditional CNN news viewer was there for information, and now they're getting a bunch of left-wing garbage every day, on and on. Every one of their hosts, anchors are left, every one of them. And you can't survive by alienating half the country, more than half, if you believe the election that happened last week. So anyway, let me give an example of this. Last night, Wolf Blitzer, I think he's been at CNN since the War of 1812, Mr. Blitzer. He's talking about how he doesn't like the fact that Donald Trump is setting up a organization or a group, that's a better word, a group, to oversee the Pentagon. So Wolf doesn't like that Trump is going to try to hold the generals accountable for what they do. Roll the tape.
The Atlantic magazine, Mr. Secretary, published an article last month that included Trump's complaints about America's senior military leaders and reports he said he said this during his first stint in the White House, that I'm quoting now, "I need the kind of generals that Hitler had," close quote. He said that in a private conversation in the White House, according to two people who heard him say this. People who were totally loyal to him. That follows orders.
Yeah, who are those people, Wolf? Give me the names. You can't, because it's an anonymous report from a Hate Trump magazine, which had slimed and smeared Trump many times in the past. You're quoting unverified sources. You, Wolf Blitzer, don't know who they are. And yet you're running with it as fact. We never use anonymous sources here. We verify everything we tell you. CNN used to do that, but no longer does. It allows people like Wolf Blitzer to smear Donald Trump using an anonymous source from a Hate Trump magazine. How corrupt is that? Hey, Bill O'Reilly here. America is at a breaking point. Record inflation, interest rates, debt. The last thing we need is more reckless government spending and higher taxes, and they could happen. But a Harris presidency could bring us into that zone, plus a hit to your retirement savings. So protect your savings with American Hartford Gold. They'll help you secure your retirement by diversifying with physical gold and silver. Start with a simple phone call. They'll guide you through the process, even deliver gold and silver right to your door, or place it directly in your IRA or 401k. Don't wait. These safe haven assets can protect you in an economic crisis. Call or text American Hartford Gold today. Tell them O'Reilly sent you to get up to $15,000 of free silver on qualifying orders. Call 866-501-5201. That's 866-501-5201. Or text BILL to 65532. Again, 866-501-5201 or text BILL to 65532. Thank you for watching the No Spin News. To watch the full episode anytime on BillO'Reilly.com, please sign up to become a premium or concierge member. Visit BillO'Reilly.com to sign up and start watching today.